EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action with Young. It's caught. Mingo with the grab.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A give up the middle with Kamara. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Panthers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Murray now going to throw to open. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Catch made by Thielen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll manage to get to the 33. Darius Robinson in on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Young. He fumbled the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And
to the pylon, he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. And he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 40.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
15 yards through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's Young to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Young. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been. And it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. To throw is Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now, third and goal coming up.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Murray from his own end zone. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, back up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. they're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. We'll go again here with Kamara. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They're going to go right back to Kamara.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On fourth down, Young. That's into the hands of Mingo.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on fourth down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll take this down to the 23. Byron Murphy there on the stop. 3rd and 6. Now Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Arizona. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Now Young. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Young.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Back to throw, Young. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield.
A second effort, and he is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, Young. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play for the Panthers. Gains an even 70 yards. What an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a timeout charge to Aaron. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. The Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Murray now. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Look at play action with Young. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. Young to throw on 1st and 10. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down is Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Panthers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Go on. Shit. Oh, what?
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
1-1. Deuce. 1-1.
Again, it's Benson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They face 2nd down and 7.
1-1.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Big Ace open. 1-1. 2-2.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Now a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And even though it's 2nd down, the field goal unit is coming up.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Young to throw on 1st down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
On play action, Young. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Now Young. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Here's Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Kamara. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Young. A throw on the move is caught. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Young. This caught to the goal line and in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
McBride is the motion man. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Let's go.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Murray on first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down. They run out of the gun with Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now, Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. He's still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. To throw is Young. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hope.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. McBride is the motion man. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now Murray keeping it himself. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the move left is Benson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
What? Two.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire